Hi, summer mathematicians. Good to see you again. Remember, I'm Miss Cordova, and do you remember that the first time we met, I talked about how one of the reasons I loved math is because you used it all the time and it was everywhere around you. So I'm going to give you a challenge. Next time you're having a meal, I want you to make it into a math problem. For example, one of my favorite things that I like to do is if I'm eating cereal, take a spoon and I'll see how many little pieces of cereal, like Cheerios, I can fit in my spoon. And then I'm gonna think, how many Cheerios are in this whole bowl? Try that next time. Or make any other math problem you like. Okay, enough of that. Let's get to our math game today. Today, the game that we're playing is called Big Pig. Now, you might remember the game Pig. Maybe you played it in your classroom or you've played it before as a summer staircase student. But in that game, you roll a dice over and over and over again. And each time you roll that dice, you give yourself that number of points that you rolled. And you just keep adding. However, if you roll a 1, do you remember what happens? If you roll a 1, all of your points go away. So it's important as you're adding that you make good decisions about when you're going to stop and end your turn. You choose when you stop and end your turn, okay? Now, the version of this game is a little bit different. You're gonna roll 2 dice and you're gonna add both numbers to your total every single time. Here's the big difference here. If you roll 1, 1, on either. So like if I have a 3 and a 1, I'm out. My turn ends, okay? My turn ends and I get 0 points. So it's important that I think about when I'm stopping. So that's one different rule. If you roll 1, 1, your turn ends, no points. The next part of this is that if you roll 2 ones, you get both ones, you get to add 25 points to your turn. 25 points, okay? So once again, you're rolling 2 dice. Right now, I got a 3 and a 4, so I'd be able to keep those. But if I'd gotten a 1, my turn is over and I don't get any points. I can stop my turn at any time and keep them. If I roll 2 ones, then I get to add 25 points. The best way to do this game is to practice. So why don't you go ahead and watch me play. Okay, so I've got my game board, and you know me, I'm going to use those 2 colors because I am playing by myself, and then I have my 2 dice. This is where I will record the numbers that I take on each roll. This is where I will record which ones I'm banking, so when I end my turn, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and just play. 3 and 3. 6. Remember, this is all my turn. Ooh, 3, 1, 2, 3. I know 3 and 3 is 6, so 3 and 4 is 7. Ooh, 3 and 2 is 5. Okay, how many points do I have? Let me think here. 6 and 7. That's 12 plus 1, so 13. And 5 and 13 make 18. I'm going to go ahead and stop. I don't want to risk the chance of, getting that 1. I know I could get 2 ones, but no, I don't know. I'm going to stick with 18. So I'm going to put 18 in my bank. Okay, time for the next turn. Oh! A 6 and a 1 right away. What happens? Their turn is over and it's back to Brown's turn. Uh-oh. Ooh, a 4 and a 6. Okay. That's 10. I'm going to keep going. I rolled a 1. I don't even get those 10 points. On to Purple's turn. Okay, they got 3 and 2. That's 5. Uh-oh. They got 5 and 1. Oh my goodness, that is so unlucky. They didn't get to bank that point. Now, friends, I'm going to pretend now, okay? I'm pretending here. Let's pretend that I rolled a 1 and a 1 on my first turn. What would that mean? That would mean that you would get 25 points. And at that point, the purple team might decide it's a good idea to go ahead and bank their points. Okay, go ahead and try playing this game on your own. Don't forget that if you roll a 1, you've lost all your points. So try to bank before you get that. But if you're lucky enough and you get 2 1s, that means that you're going to get 25 points, which I just decided to go ahead and bank right away. Okay, play for a few minutes and then come back to the video and we'll chat. I don't know about you, but I could play this game for a really long time. So if you get yourself stuck playing for a while, you might decide to stop when one player gets to 100 or 200 if you want a big challenge. If it's feeling a little bit hard to count, you might do something like use counters as you're adding up your numbers, or you might use 10 frames if you have them at home. Another thing that I like to do is add as I go instead of adding all the numbers at the end. It just works better for my brain to track. Now I have some questions for you about this game. Is there a strategy that you used over and over? What will you do differently if you play again? Did you know you could play this game with up to 6 people? I might have a game party at my house tonight. Have so much fun. I can't wait to see you next time. Bye, mathematicians.